We are live here today with the All-American Stock Car Championship. We're gonna rename the video real quickly. As of course the pure American-blooded racing series we have in SLC, the only true stock car series. Let's get that stream up on announcements. Alright, qualifying is now starting up. Now we have, I believe, on their first race is Fast 0079121. They just go by Racer, or race car, so I don't know, we'll just call it the number 7 iRacing car. You are clear to the racetrack. We'll be taking that over today. Got Jackson Cook standing on the safest part of the track, of course. First lap now starting up as they make their way across the start-finish line. They're going to make their way around 3 more times. Out of the final turn across the start-finish line, it's going to be a 15.448. 2 more times around the circuit they go. Down the curved back straightaway. Again, this is a very unorthodox layout that we have here. Not. Last lap here. And checkered flag. So their best time's going to be 50.098. Alright. Up next is the number 75. That is CB Farms. We saw them back at Berlin. Today they're back in the All-American Stock Car Championship. Again, the green flag's out for you. Looked actually pretty decent during the practice period. Make their way out of the final turn. Now into the first corner they go on their first lap of 4.233. They have to get a little bit of a let off there. They got loose off the first turn. Excuse me. I was starting, motherfucker. 16.216 because it's going to be their first lap. They're going to have 2 more circuits around the facility of Mount Lawn Speedway. One more lap to go here. The white flag out. A 15.680. They go wide off of 1. Not exactly a pristine racing line, but it will do for the time being. And they go a little bit off here. A little sketchy turn there. And checkers out. Please pull it off. Alright. Next up is the number 27 Shark Designs car. That is going to be Shark. You are clear to go. Nice looking car, not gonna lie, very patriotic, and I'd say in the world of Fox bodies, that is how God intended them to be. Now making his way down the front straightaway. Turn number 1, a purple sector 1. A little bit of a flick off on the steering wheel, a little loose, but he's carrying a lot of speed into the final turn. Now down the front straight, second on the board, 15.281. 2 more times around the track. Now to the final turn. This time by will be seeing the white flag. How about this lap? It does not go any quicker. He has just 1 more shot. Does he have it? A little bit loose there off of the first turn. Down the back straightaway. Green sector 2. Good looking sector 1, by the way. He will take the top time. 15.066. Alright. And up next we have yesterday's Rotsmod feature winner. That is Gohan 131. The green flag's out for you. Taking over my 12R car for the day. Hopefully, he's done pretty good for the team. As he makes his way down the front straight. This could be a very heavy hitter. We have another one right behind him that'll be starting this race. Just one of the best drivers in the Fonts bodies. But overall, one of the best drivers are going to adapt to loose cars. It is Gohan 131. They go top of the board, 14.772. Two more times around the circuit they go. He's got a green sector 1, purple sector 2. Down into the final corner they go, carrying a lot of speed out of it. Crossing the start-finish line, they go even quicker, 14.402. The white flag now out. The checkered flag will be coming. As they make the way across the line, does not go any faster. However, at 14.508, that is very fast. You're done. So, you could do a cooldown, or you could do that. 1 second, let me just help work Connor. Connor, make sure you get practice next time. Let's see what you do. If you're good enough, you're good, but if you're not, you're not. Green flag is out for the RA Club. The RA Club is one of the finest drivers in the Foss body category. He's been very well adapted to them. So that could be a potential battle starting up today between these two. We'll see. The RA Club in the number 7 lobotomy racing machine down into the final turn on lap 1. They're also looking pretty good here. Goes second up with a 14.860. It's going right on the limits there to the tires. At purple sector 1. It's not going to quick at that time. The white flag there for the RA Club. That's a good looking sector 1. 3.971 down to the final corner. Their last time around, the checker flag coming out. They slap the wall. It will not be going any faster. And they will also be drifting it. And Connor, if you could make your way over to where they were all lined up earlier. If you're not moving, you're not starting, so give him a 30-second countdown here to move. Otherwise, we will get straight to business. Again, Connor, please make your way over if you can. You gotta press the clutch in. But if you can't, if you can't drive it, just set this one out, okay? You can sit in the grandstand. So I don't think he's fit to run these. He hasn't gone through the manual, so Connor, just sit this one out. You're free to. It doesn't matter what you're on. It's the same like general buttons, but yeah, just sit this one out. I'll see you next weekend when we're at Plymouth. You are free to go to those grandstands or pretty much anywhere around the outside of the track. So just try not to be on the track. No, it's not the Ets, but it's not the Ets buttons you're thinking. But yeah, we're gonna be clearing out all of these cars. I also noticed I fucked up and forgot to change the night sound effects out. That's okay. It's gonna be a 40-lap race today. If you guys could head to the start-finish line, make your way across it before going back. Just cross and then turn back. Order is as follows. We're going to be doing single file pacing for today due to the track's tightness. It's going to be Gohan 131 in first place, the RI Club in second. Third place is going to be Sharks Are Lift for Real. Fourth place will be Fast. Fifth place is going to be CB. So, can we please have Gohan cross the start finish line? As well as Fast, I mean CB. Can CB and also Sharks please cross the start finish line? Thank you. Alright, we're good now. Just head to your positions again. First place is Gohan, second place the RI Club, third place is Sharks, fourth is Fast, fifth is CB. So, once you do that, please turn your engines off, and please face the half-staff flag that we have over there off the first corner. I'll turn it off for you. No, not everyone is going to be able to turn their engines off because of their stuff that they got, so it's okay. Of course, before we get along with the national anthem, we're just going to play the anthem today. I'd like to address the pretty horrible tornadoes that have been going on the past couple days. I know that some of you might be affected, might have families, so I can only wish for the best for you guys. Really, I don't have a lot else to say other than just my hopes and prayers are for those currently affected. So we will be doing a moment of silence. Okay. Thank you for that. Next up, we will be doing the national anthem. So let's get that right up and away. All right, drivers, to your cars. Once you're ready, start your engines. It's going to be a 40-lap race today. All right. Let's change all those laps. All right, hold it from revving. You got a guy that's AFK. So, what we will also need once we do pace, we are going to need the 75 to pass the 12R at one point so that we can fit the timing board. It is a little bit gimmicky. Let's get on to your order, though. From the back to the front, in the 75 today, we have CB Farms. He's in the number 75. He's going to be starting with us from 5th place. In the 7i Racing car, we have Racer. He'll be starting us off in 4th place. And to the 3rd place at number 27, driven by Shark. Top 2 in the 7th Body Racing Machine, it is the RA Club. Your poster today is Gohan 131. That is your grid for today. That being said, the yellow flag's out. Pace speed is going to be 40 miles an hour in these cars. If we have to go faster, then we will. Or slower. I don't think we will need to go any slower, though, so. Alright. We do need 75 to pass Gohan, please. Guy in the back, please. Pass everyone. We just need you for one lap to do this. is to clear up the timing board. You see that little issue there? So again, can you please pass the leader? 75. 75. Pass everyone, please. We need to fix the board. It's kind of fucked up. That's all. You'll merge back to the back, but first we just need this. Okay. All right, stop your car. We'll let them by. I don't know why it's doing that still. So. We're going to try that again. It's the main reason for the amount of pace laps we're doing. We know you guys are pretty okay with pacing. It's just the board is going to be a little bit of an issue. Okay. This time by 75, pass the leader and everyone. Please. Everyone else, maintain your positions. I think that's all we need to do in order to fix it. The RA Club, please don't pass Gohan. Alright, 75, once you cross, stop your car. Okay, we're good. Stop your car. Let them by. Just a slightly finicky timing board. I do appreciate you helping us out. Now, there are two heavy hitters in this field today. The Thek 12R being driven by Gohan. Behind that, in the 7th of the bottom, racing into the RA Club. I think it really is going to be between these two and whoever can lock it in. Gohan does have slightly more on-track experience. He did run the 100-lap feature last night. Completely swept it. Actually overlapped the entire field, so they're looking pretty good today. And so that is one thing to note. The RA Club, of course, however, has a lot of experience in these cars, so it's really experience versus, experience in the cars versus experience on the track. It's, Gohan, while he has had a couple of solid races in the Fox bodies in the past, he most certainly does not have as much experience as the RA Club does. Still a very good driver, but that is something that could be a factor as we run through these laps. The RA Club, of course, tends to learn as they run through, so any sort of caution could really mix things up. I'd also say that in SLCRA, there's no passing until you cross the start-finish line. When we go green, the only exception to this is when there is somebody that specifically is dragging a lot, then I will usually call them out. The RA Club, can you please not pass Gohan? Kind of driving through him. Alright, so we will have 2 to go once we cross the line. We're closing into the point. And the RA Club, you're like basically driving through the leader. You're okay now, but try to maintain where you are now. The 2 to go. Could be a very interesting start ahead of us. One to go. Lights are out. And the yellow flag's on the GUI. So you guys are going to focus on the GUI. When that turns green, that's when the green flag will be called. If you see that thing on your top, that is the thing to look at. We'll be calling it off of the final turn in just a second, so watch the light. Green flag. Not a pass shark. A clean start. Other than that, we have 2 cars at it for the lead. Gohan 131 leading us off down the back straightaway into the final turn. The RA Club right behind him. Looks a little bit to the bumper off the final corner. However, Gohan carrying more speed into 1. A great bit of sliding there out of the RA Club. We actually see him sliding a bit more than the 12R. Now to turn number 1. I forgot to clear the board again, but whoever, lives through last, you guys will probably beat that time. It's okay. Gohan going to clock in another lap. He's about a second ahead. We got a yellow flag. There's a car that it looked like the driver hopped out. So Gohan getting the race back. Second place is going to go to the RA Club. Third place is going to be Sharks, and fourth place is going to be CB. We saw a car jump out, or a driver jump out of their car. Just merge to the back of the field. We'll give you your laps back. We'll just give you your laps back. It's okay. So this is a short race. So we'll try to get as many green laps in as we can. That will be on Racer, a 1 out of 3 for jumping out of the car. Near the quarterway point to today's race, I think we could be good to go green, so watch the lights. Green flag, not a pass shark. Alright, take it there, Jake. And we are back into the action here. The 12R going to lead us off. A little bit of stuff going on there for third as well. Shark currently the third place driver. Meanwhile, you can see the two rookies, newcomers, also can change fast laps. Yeah. Alright, sorry about that little bit of a tangent there. The RE Club going to slap the outside wall off the final turn. That might skew a little bit of their efforts here for the lead. Just doing a little mic test there. Anyways, seems like the field itself is kind of spread out a little bit. However, to talk of action, Gohan about to close into their first lap car. I believe that is CB Farms. He held a completely dominant performance yesterday, as we got CB Farms going way off the track. We do keep it green. Bit of a wild move there. I think meanwhile in the background here is Sharks potentially under attack by the car that hopped out into caution. There is Fast right behind Sharks. The iRacing 7 car not far behind at all by the 27. Your leader in the background closing in as well. 27 going to run a little bit wide off the first corner. Now down the curve back straight away into the final turn. And it is going to be a bit of a... There goes the iRacing 7 car getting a little bit loose off in there. That's it. They take a tighter corner entry into the first corner. Keeping it tight. Meanwhile, here's Gohan cutting through the lap cars like butter. Halfway through the race. That means that Gohan has led this race completely unchallenged for at least half of it. So pretty darn dominant performance already by the 12R. Here he goes now looking to make a move here with the lap car. The 27 now gets past. I believe he's now about a half lap ahead of the RA Club. So could we be seeing another twin era style performance where he completely laps the field? I'm not quite sure, but we will see. got about 7.5 seconds over the RA Club on the restart. That was on lap 10, basically. So we've done about 12 laps, and he's already nearly, it's like really starting to push ahead. 14.246, Skillhorn's fastest time. Again, he said himself that these loose cars tend to be in his advantage. The All-American stock cars tend to
We got a car
the
stop. Yellow flag.
Yellow flag, race back happening. I see that. That's the iRacing 7 machine. That's going to be their second strike. And Gohan gets it. Alright, you guys can get one lap back. CB, come on. CB, go, 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 go. Just merge to the back of the field. You are going to be one lap down. CB. So that leaves us with 3 cars on the lead lap. Fast will just merge to the back of the field. You'll be to what lap they're on when you fell down. Alright, so CB is going to be one lap down. They're going to be 2 laps down. I think we're good to go. So we're going to turn the lights black. Green flag. Clean start. And we currently have 9 laps to go. This could be a little bit interesting. I think that the RA Club always put in a valiant effort. Gohan really just has his track dialed in. It'd be hard to catch up at this point. Alright, the RA Club, I'm going to warn you for corner cutting. No penalty, just a warning. Alright, Club going really wide there off the first corner. 5 laps to go for your leader, Gohan 131. Currently, as it stands, the podium is locked. That is between Gohan, the RA Club, and Shark. I believe your usual drivers don't be expected to be up there. Ooh, the RA Club gonna get very loose here. But you keep it together. 3 laps to go for your race leader, Gohan 131. Way now down the back straightaway into the final corners to make it 2 to go. Two laps here for the 12R machine. Gonna make his way down the back straightaway to make it the white flag. 1 lap to go. This is the final time by for the RA Club. He's done a fantastic job today, complete domination. Now he just has to make one more corner. As he makes his way down the front straightaway. Your race winner today in the 12R machine, Gohan 131. The RA Club going to come across the line in second place. And Sharks gets to enjoy a locked-in podium. Bass will finish their first race in 5th. Moneyman, that leaves him with the 4th place spot for some solid points today. However, give it out to your race winner. It's going to be the 12R driven by Gohan 131. If you guys want interviews, stick around. I will be getting everyone. Gohan also taking home a quick time of pole, so it is a complete class sweep here by the 12R. So, Gohan, if you could head to the start-finish line. Thank you. Alright, so give it out to your race winner here in the 12R machine. It is Gohan 131. We are going to run our interviews here. Just a second. There we go. Alright, so give it out to Gohan 131. A dominant performance today. Got the pole, got the quick time, and best of all, led every lap. Got the win. So, overall, very strong performance. We do know that these drift setups tend to benefit you more than anyone else. So, it seems like you had it very locked in today. How was the race for you? And how'd you adapt to the cars today?
Yeah, it's not much, not really much to say. And it was kind of just like the same thing as before. Probably like the main difference was that R8 he had like too much angle, and less is really more if you're trying to drift to go faster. So I think that's probably why he was losing time on me. Because besides that, he was on my ass probably like for a first stint, but it was just too much angle, which would kill your speed on the exit. But besides that, it was pretty much like exactly the same. There's not really else to say. But yeah, it still was pretty fun, either or less. Not much else to say though.
All right. Well, thank you there for that. God damn it. The RA Club will be up next in a second. Complete, again, a completely dominating performance. We saw that yesterday. We see that again today. We'll see if we see that tomorrow. Maybe. Thank you there, Gohan. Let's get a word out from the RA Club potentially if they want to do an interview. We'll unmute you right now. That looked like a pretty solid performance. However, it looked like it was a little bit tricky to keep up with Gohan. Still, overall, a new track. Uh, how do you think you handled it today?
It was all right. Definitely wasn't in it to win it because I spent like the entire hour racing GT 500 cars, and that turned out decent. But yeah, this is what no practice does, and obviously, as Gohan said, I couldn't get the angles right. I was too much angle, scrubbing off too much speed, and yeah, that was kind of the issue.
All right. Well, it was your first time at this facility. What do you think you could say about how it ran today?
I mean, this wasn't actually my first time. I've done it before with
Oh, the Outlaw late models.
the modified, yeah, the late models. So, still not a fan of the track. The line is really weird. I just can't figure out that turn one. My last corner is okay, but that turn one just doesn't speak to me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Uh, well, it still is a fairly solid performance today. Hopefully, we'll see you next weekend for a better shot. Of course, that being Plymouth is a little bit more typical of a racetrack. We'll see what goes on there.
For sure.
All right. Thank you there, the Art Club. Let's see what Shark has to say about today. Won't meet you, but I think you do tend to prefer chat. So whichever one you prefer. Get a podium, I guess, if I recall. So this is your first podium? No interview. Okay. All right. Well, look at there, Shark. Congrats on the podium today. Let's see who finished fourth. I think it was CB. Yes. So CB is not here. That leaves us with race car. So on mute you, but also will leave your. You don't want one either. Okay. Well, thanks for turning out, you two. Good job in at least making it to the checkered flag. I know it was a little bit of a rough way to get to it, but gotta finish before you win it. So good job on that. We do got one more race here this weekend. It's gonna be tomorrow at 12 p.m. USPST. Make sure if you guys got a home track, you go to it. That's what this race runs at this time for. So for those guys that want to run or go to the real life racetracks, we try to run this early enough to do that. So hopefully you guys can make it out. Go to your home tracks, whatever they may be. Can, that's okay. But wherever you guys go, just hope you guys have fun today. All right, Shark. Again tomorrow. Oh, sorry. Again tomorrow at 12 p.m. U.S. Pacific Standard Time, we will be doing the Formula Micros for a 60-lap feature. That's right, folks, 60 laps here. That'll be on the slightly longer end of it in the Formula Micros. That is a fun little Formula style class. They're basically like F1000 cars, a little bit faster, a lot faster. They sound like F1000 cars with the performance of a F2000 car, basically. So, the fastest cars that we run in SLC on the short tracks tend to struggle a little bit with the bigger tracks because of the low power to weight. You can actually see one of those on track right now. Actually, that's a Super Indy. Well, we are in Indiana. It's something I've always wanted to do. Maybe we could do a showcase of those in a little bit here, but let's see what Jake can get wrapped up here. Got a 9-second lap, sub 10. That's crazy. It shows you the raw pace that the Super Indies can carry. They're not exactly built for these short tracks. They need to do pit stops and all that typical junk. So, that's kind of cool to see these on track. We will not be running those, of course, tomorrow. But we will be doing the Formula Micros. Again, the fastest short track class we do. For 60-lap race at 12 p.m. tomorrow. So, that is USPST, 3 p.m. local time. So, hopefully we see you guys there. The Indy cars, of course, it's Indiana. You guys guess what's coming up with that. A couple weekends, we'll be doing the virtual Indy 500. We'll be doing qualifying the weekend before that. So, do remember that part. We'll probably be doing it on Saturday, so it doesn't actually conflict with a real-life event, which is not orthodox. We don't usually do that, but I feel like we probably kind of have to. So, Virtual Indy 500 is going to be a very fun show to do. Looking very forward to it. And when it does come around, hopefully we'll see you guys there. That is going to, however, wrap it up for the All-American Stock Car Championship for the day. Again, go to your local tracks, folks, and have a great afternoon.